So my question is it worth trying to preserve my friendship with the man who slept with my wife?
God, no. No. And I ask this with all due respect. What's the matter with you? I'm just kidding. Tell me what you're thinking through, man.
So, I mean, this is someone that I've known since high school.
Yeah, but they slept with your wife.
Yeah, you're right.
So I interrupted you. Keep going.
No, you're good. It's just she initiated.
Yeah, but he slept with your wife.
Yeah.
And I know I keep interrupting you, and I'm doing that strategically, but I'm struggling with what is hard about this to metabolize. Other than if your wife did this and your best friend did this, it can feel terrifying to look around on the island that is your life and realize you've got nobody.
Yeah, that's where I feel like I'm at.
Don't sacrifice. And again, I want to hear your story, but listen, don't sacrifice your integrity and your character for grief. Okay?
Yeah.
Because you're going to end up squashing a strong, worthy, lovable guy for the sake of momentary loneliness and pain.
Yeah.
All right. Let me tell me your story, brother.
December 23rd, got home early from work. I was on night shift at the time, and his car was in my driveway, and I walked in my house, walked in my bedroom, and they were in the bedroom. I didn't catch them in the act, but, when they're both in their underwear, you kind of just assume what's been going on. My wife is not wanting to patch things up. We're in the middle of the divorce paperwork is filed. We're in the middle of the 30-day wait period. And through this person, my wife has not shown nearly as much remorse as he has. And through him, I know probably roughly 20 people. And it's difficult because excising him from my life is going to obviously put a little bit of a blockade in my relationship with other people as well. So
yeah, but let me make this. I feel like my job when I first started this podcast was to pull apart the etymology of ADHD and how it works, right?
Right.
And I feel like here's the difference between compulsive behaviors and obsessive thoughts. I thought that was what my job was. I feel like now this show has morphed in a way, or my role in the world has morphed in a way, and it might not be this way forever, which is to really sit with somebody as reality is becoming clearer and clearer. And so I don't want to kick you while you're down, but now that you're here and we're sitting at the same table, I want to clear the whole picture for you, okay?
Okay.
And it's one I think that you see coming or that you experience, but man, all of our instincts, mine too, is that I want it to not be as bad as it is. So here's the place where you find yourself. Your wife has abandoned you and left you. And I'll even go one step further. She embarrassed you.
Oh, yeah.
In your own home, in your own bed, with your community that probably you brought her into, right?
Yep.
Your best friend humiliated you. Right? He revealed himself as somebody you didn't know him to be, which is both disgusting and heartbreaking, but it leaves all of us asking the question. It leaves you asking the question, how did I miss that? That's not the guy I thought he was. And I trusted him with everything, right?
It's bad because I had a conversation with him roughly a year ago. He and his girlfriend had been together for 5 years. And the conversation was, hey man, you need to take a crap or get off the toilet. Either you can leave this girl and be done with her and let her move on, or you can marry her and, do the right thing. And his response was, I'm not invested in this relationship. I don't want to be alone, but I also don't want to miss out if something better comes along. And I told him, I was like, look, man, you're just going to get in this you're going to either try to jump out of this relationship way too quick, or you're going to end up cheating. And they ended up breaking up about 6 months ago, so he followed my advice. But, I mean, there was a pit in my stomach after that conversation for the longest time. I should have, talking with a therapist, she said, you need to, when people show you who they are, you need to listen.
There you go. And now here's the next layer. If you are a part of a friend community, of a gang, and you mentioned 20 people, it's got 20 people in it. And after a guy in that gang goes over to a fellow gang member's house, sleeps with his wife in his bed, and that friend community chooses him over you, you have to experience that for what that is. That another layer of grief, which is, who is the character of these people?